We're Taurus, Healing Grasshopper here to do your last week in January reading, the 25th to the 31st. Four of Cups. Taurus, we're all tired, sick and tired. We've all been through a lot. This is all of the collective. Pluto in Capricorn has kicked our ass for 20 years. We are have left that energy and we are transitioning into a new energy of Pluto and Aquarius. Um, and I've been thinking about doing a series just on that new energy um, for my astrological series. I'm not an astrologer, but I do readings in for astrological events that I feel are significant. Um, these Pluto placements are very significant. Significant in my own life, significant in my viewers' lives, and everyone that I do readings for. It is central in our readings. And here we are here with um, the way the past handful of years has had you feel. This is trying these three cups here. Let's not reversed. I didn't think so. Okay. My jumpers often come out reversed. It doesn't mean much. These three cups here represent your efforts and your open heart, which is your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations, your whatever motivates you. Um, that didn't work out over and over and over again, right? Which has been happening to us, excuse me, for straight 20 years, right? So then here is Spirit, the universe, handing you yet another opportunity, and you don't feel that how this opportunity is going to be any different than the ones before that didn't work for you. This is being sick and tired and jaded and just desensitized, right? But there's going to come a point where you are really going to um, you won't be able to ignore the new energy that you're in. Right now, you are carrying some of the old energy from before, which a lot of signs are still doing, like Virgo and Capricorn, um, a little bit Scorpio. Like everyone is transitioning into this new energy at their own pace, right? Um, but still not having not skipping through it easily. Right. This is not a cakewalk for you. This is a struggle, and you're feeling like nothing's ever going to change for you when it's changing all around you, and your outlook is not allowing you to see it yet. The Queen of Pentacles is the energy that you're moving into. This is the energy that the universe wants you to experience, and it's coming towards you. So this is disgruntled. This is happy, content, stable, without a care in the world. You know, you're not needing for anything. This is what you can look forward to. And a lot of the, look at that, the Nine of Cups, not reversed. You see, emotional stability. I was just going to say before this came out that um, a lot of the signs are getting readings like this where spirit is really trying to get your attention and let you know that um, you have more enjoyable days coming towards you. They just want to get you on board. And a lot of the collective kind of has this crossed arm feeling like, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it, um, which is actually kind of blocking you from it. So listen, I totally get this feeling, okay? Because I am a Capricorn sun. And believe me when I tell you that Pluto in Capricorn was the hardest on Capricorns. I had a horrendous 20 years. And I know what this feeling feels like. I felt it all last year. I still feel it to some degree. So trust me, I'm not like, scolding you, shaking my finger at you. All I'm saying is that spirit is trying to get your attention. And Taurus, all you need to do is open your minds to it. That's all. I totally get that. I'll believe it when I see it. I'm an earth sign too. We've got to see things. It needs to be right in front of us for us to really absorb it and believe it. I get it. But if you just look at these readings and the readings coming to you and absorb how this would feel like. Wouldn't this be nice, Taurus? Sitting comfortably in your home without having to worry where your next paycheck was coming from, or having being misunderstood in a toxic relationship, all those things that, keep you up at night. Wouldn't it be nice to be free of those things? Dare yourself to dream that again. That's all. That's all you need to do to lead you out of this energy. You don't have to believe it all. Not reversed. Yeah, see? Two of Swords is like, just what I was saying. This is like, I don't see any way out of this feeling. What's our center card, our focus card, spirit? Okay, let's just have one more. Lovely. Okay, I like it. Not reversed. The Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is a craftsman working on his craft diligently. So this is saying very much what I said. A little different, but pretty much what I said. Spirit is saying you don't have to believe it right now. Just work on what you want and it will develop. Um, I just saw Knight of Pentacles in my mind just now, which is patience. You have to be diligent and have patience. Work on what you want. If you're building a new business, work on all of the things that you have to do to put it together. But don't be obsessive about it. Just start it. Um, if you let's say you're opening a restaurant, you've got your menu, you've got all the ideas for the restaurant in your head, but you haven't found a location yet, that kind of thing. Go look for a location and enjoy it. Enjoy um, going to the printers and picking out a menu format, that kind of thing. That's all this is saying. That's all they ask of you. Just don't stay stagnant in this energy because you don't need to be there. It's not a fun place to be. The Three of Cups is celebration. And look at these cups on top of each other. This is Ten of Cups, um, emotional fulfillment, and the Three of Cups, celebration with others. You have some good times ahead. My eyes keep going from these three cups here. Some of you might feel an absence of other people in your life, Taurus, as well. That is going to change. There are going to be more people entering your life um, that you resonate with. Does it mean in this week that you're going to find your fiance or whatever? Perhaps. But this is going to be more like, previously you witnessed a lot of Karens and road rage and people um acting selfishly, and you're just like, what is wrong with the world? And your own personal relationships where you're always at loggerheads with people, you've had to close out relationships, all that kind of unpleasantness. Um, and you've asked yourself more than once in the past handful of years, like, where are all the good, kind, spiritual people in the world? Am I the only one? Spirit is saying no, you're going to come across these people more often. And you're going to see it in small ways at first. You're going to see some heartwarming things on YouTube or whatever online that's going to make you think, oh, there are some nice people in the world. You're going to be in a store where someone lets you get in front of them in line, or while you're driving, someone lets you, someone lets you in uh, when there's lots of traffic, that kind of thing. And you're going to find yourself saying to yourself, more often that there are some kind people still around. And as you acknowledge those, be grateful for them. Acknowledge them to spirit, and you will start to see more of it. I know that happened to me in my life. Okay, you got lots of court cards. Okay, so these court cards coming out are pointing to transformation. These are things that spirit is inviting you to step into, roles that they're inviting you to step into. Okay. Are any of these reversed? None of them. This goes here. Nice. Okay. I got the message already. These aren't, no. Okay. So look, the Queen of Cups coming out after the Three of Cups, when I was just talking about, um, higher vibrational people in your life. But then it's in line with the, disgruntled uh, Taurus and the frustrated Taurus, like, I don't see any way out of this, right? Part of the answer to this is number one, putting yourself first, right? We're going to stop gaslighting ourselves about people's behavior. We are going to recognize red flags and believe them, and then decide what the course correction is, because a lot of this comes from a lack of that. And that's very true in my own life too. So I totally get that. I went through years and years and years of gaslighting myself, talking myself out of the red flags that I was seeing, and it only led me into heartbreak, right? The Queen of Cups has built a fortress around her heart to prevent that in the future. Now, that doesn't mean that she built a wall around herself, but there is fortitude here. It's a covered chalice. Not anyone could walk up to this chalice and partake in it. She will open that chalice when she finds someone who is worthy. So she is someone who values herself, who knows what she wants, knows what she deserves, and does not open that chalice unless for anything less. How about that? Right? Knight of Wands is about motivation and moving towards what you want in life. And this placement here with him moving towards the Queen of Cups is saying that and it says it up here too, that your emotional fulfillment is there for you to enjoy. You are just going to need to move towards it, right? And there are many, many roads we can take, right? Many timelines and parallels that we can choose. We just need to choose the right ones that are going to lead us here. And how do we do that? By putting ourselves first, by not saying yes to takers. From gaslighters and narcissists and all the business. Queen of Swords is the bullshit killer. I was trying to clean it up in my head, but yeah, it was building up in on my tongue. I had to say it. Um, she knows what BS looks like, and she cuts it right out of her life when she spots it. It's that simple. She's not having none of that crap that people will bring her. And her hand is like, she's fearless. She's like, come, bring that. What are you talking about? And if it doesn't suit her, shoo, it's gone. You see the way these two are flanking the Knight of Wands? The Knight of Wands is a seeker and a doer. He's primarily a doer. Um, right? But all of this effort shouldn't be in vain. These two are going to help guide this one to where he wants to be and avoid all of the, you know, potholes and the and the piles of dog ish, right? The emperor you have here, which is the CEO in my readings. This is being the boss of your own life. This is taking charge of things. Because over here, and this outcome card always speaks to the first card that comes out, right? So these two of being disgruntled and not knowing how to go get out of it, the emperor is the answer to that. Like, take charge of it. Stop telling yourself that there's no way out of it because there absolutely is. And this is very, very much a destructive energy in your life, right? Because it keeps you away from what you want. Because there very well may be everything in the universe that you want in this cup, but you won't take it because, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to be accusatory, right? We already talked about how I totally understand that. I am very much this, that I'm trying to shed this as well. Um, and earth signs in general feel it more than the rest. Um, but this is very much a passive, right? He's not involved in any action at all. His arms are crossed, he's closed to everything. There is no progress happening here. But if you take on the emperor's energy and say to yourself, wait a minute, I'm not dealing with this BS anymore. How do I make my life better? What do I want? Okay, this is what I want. How do I get there? Let me start figuring that out. And oh, yeah, I'm not alone. Let me team up with spirit. How do you do that? You literally just say it. That's all. You can either say it out loud when you're alone, you can say it in your head in a way that's, how you can like talk out loud in your head? Do that. I'm unhappy. I want better things for myself in life. I feel frustrated that I'm not there yet. I would like to know how to be happier, how to shed this feeling of lack of motivation and lack of interest in things. And by the way, speaking of lack of interest, I just saw a video on YouTube where it says like millions of people have lost their interest in things, right? And I watched that video because I was like, wow, I thought I was the only one. Um, I know that feeling. You feel like you're alone in that feeling. You're not alone. Talk to spirit. And this is constant maintenance because I am very close to spirit. So you think I would be free of this feeling, but I'm not. This goes on with me, Taurus, on a daily basis where I wake up in the morning. I don't know what it is about the mornings. And I know I'm not the only one because I've heard lots of other people talk about it. How the first thing I think about in the morning is everything under the sun that made me unhappy and angry or whatever. People who have wronged me, you know, things that people have said to me, unfair things in my life. I mean, and as soon as I realize I'm doing it, I cut myself off. I tell spirit, like, oh, I'm doing it again. Could you help me focus on something more positive? Because I don't want to feel like this anymore. Work on this with me, please. Like, really just talk to them the way I'm talking to you. And slowly, you're going to move into all of this energy here. And we'll do it together. Okay, those of you who are new to this channel, thank you for staying this long. This is a community of light workers. And if you were attracted to this channel and you stayed this long and listened, you are also a light worker. So welcome. Um, I'm trying to build a community where we have somewhere to go, where we can bounce things off of each other, feel comforted, and support each other. Okay? So thank you to those of you who are joining the journey with me already. Thank you for helping me get to 1,000 subscribers. Um, it's it was a milestone for me that was not easy to get to. So thank you. If you're not subscribed, please do. It's a quick gesture, costs you nothing, and really does a lot to help me. So thank you. Even if you think you are subscribed, go have a look anyway and see if you really are. Some of you might be surprised to see that you're not. Um, if you're really inclined to helping this channel, what I would appreciate would be to go have a look at the playlist section. I have many playlists made for you. Choose one, set it to autoplay, and have it on as you go about your daily tasks. And even while you're winding down in bed, and even as you're sleeping, because watch hours really do help this channel grow. This tiny little channel that's struggling to grow, right? So, oh, my comment section. If you're new, let me know. Um, I'd love to hear from you. I answer every single comment. If you have questions, you want to tell me how this resonates, uh, tell me what's making you feel like this, whatever you want to talk about. I'll be there to engage with you. I love hearing from my viewers. Okay, Taurus, I will speak to you soon. Love, light, and many blessings.